All right, let's carry on. So we spoke about this last week. It's called the three domains of the family. And this is what causes the complexity, but it's also where we start unpacking the solution. So we have family and we have business and then we have ownership. And in each of those circles, you have a different set of people. And where they intersect is where you have to set some boundaries. So normally families think that, we're a family on the one side and we're a business on the other side, but that's not true. These two intersect in some way inside the family. And then also ownership, which is the third circle, and I'll get to that now. But what's important to know about this is whether you are a family member and you're involved in the family business or not, you are still part of the family business. So this is a mistake that many families make. They think if you're not involved operationally in the family, then you're not part of our family business and you're not part of the discussions. And that's absolutely wrong because, as I said last week, any child that's grown up in a family business environment as a youngster would have taken a certain amount of psychological strain to help build the business. Maybe had an absent father, never saw the father next to the sports field. So there's an amount of burden that the child also carries to help build the business. And that makes them part of it. They feel that they're part of, the setup of that business. And that's why you can never just discard them and, tell them that they're not part of it. They are definitely part of the collateral of the business and the capital of the business. And there needs to be discussions on how we reward those people for the role that they've played in the business. So that's a very important part of it. The reason that we've got ownership there as well is because you could have family members working inside the business, but they are not owners. So you could have parents that have ownership who are family members. You could also have external people that have ownership of a family business. That also happens. So they're external to the family, they're involved in the business, but they're not family members. So you can see just from those three circles, it becomes really complex. And what we're trying to trying to explain with these three circles is these following practices. You want to run the business with best practice in mind while minimizing the influence of competing family interests. So that's the first step. But then you could just on that one step decide, okay, well then family is out completely. Let's go business only, forget about the family. But then we add the second circle, we say strive to maintain harmony in their families while keeping business differences from affecting the relationships. So that's the second part. And now you can see how complex it's getting already if you just add those two circles. And then the next one is they create time and space at home that isn't about business. The point that you raised, Heinz, when we had a question earlier on, they make time and space for that. And the last one is they act as responsible shareholders or stakeholders in the best interest of the enterprise. So those are the balances that we need to keep in the business. And it's not as simple as let's just do that. Let's just go out and do that from starting tomorrow. There are processes that need to be in place in your business that you need to establish these objectives.